Guys, the Super Eagles of Nigeria are back on the green and they are training ahead of tomorrow's semi-final game against South Africa. Remember, it's a winner takes all at this point. Whoever wins basically goes home with the prize. The Super Eagles have arrived, or these Super Eagles arriving for their training session as usual. It's 15 minutes open only for the media at this training session. So this is where we are at the far end, covering as best content as we can cover. And I want you guys to pay close attention to the bus as the players disembark from the bus, because the story you are looking for, the story I was looking for, the story all of us in Nigeria are looking for basically comes down from this bus. So just make a mental note of everybody coming down and you're going to see the man everybody has been looking for, the man everybody has turned to a prayer warrior about. Yes, let me just announce it so you just go straight there. Victor James Osimhen. Yes, Victor Osimhen is present in Boauke. He came in earlier in the day and he was cleared by medics a lot earlier in the day, and came in earlier in the day to join his teammates and was able to do the official training session with the team. That is the man, Victor James Osimhen. That is the man, Osimhen, coming out from the bus, and that basically completes the team Nigeria, and everybody present at the moment is basically here, fit and involved in the training session. For the part that we were able to observe, everybody that was fit, everybody that was a part of the team was present at the training session. That's what we could observe for Eagles Tracker. Yep. So now all of the questions we have been asking yesterday: what will the team do without Victor Osimhen? What formation are we going to do? What player steps in? All those questions have been laid to rest, because except the stomach disturbance rears his head again, I expect a very, very unchanged starting lineup. And there was also prediction that Kelechi Iheanacho might be drafted into the starting lineup because he was initially meant to appear at the press conference. And there's this thing about players that appear at the press conference, mostly always starting or playing significant parts in the game, aside from Ahmed Musa in the first press conference. But at the press conference, he actually did not come at all. Yes, he actually was substituted for Ola Aina. So we expect a pretty much unchanged team ahead of the game with South Africa. Both teams have talked tough. Both teams are respectful. Head coach Jose Peseiro knows that everything deserves to be here. He noted that South Africa knocked out Morocco, knocked out Portugal at the World Cup, so they deserve their place. They deserve their place. They knocked out Morocco, they knocked out Portugal, so they are very, very good at what they do. That's why they are here, and he believes that they are a very compact team to also not concede a lot of goals. So he expects a very, very tough challenge. Why the coach of South Africa, Hugo Bros, was basically saying that, of course, a lot of people will expect Nigeria to be favorites going into this one, but that's not where it ends. According to him, his team has played tough opposition. They were not rated when they came into the tournament, but they have been able to slay the giants, basically. So he doesn't expect anything different when they play Nigeria. Now, if you can notice, we still have William Troost-Ekong. His laps is still heavily strapped. Now, he has had this strap since after the first game, basically. So he has been playing every other game with a bit of discomfort, had his legs strapped ahead of every other game, and has still been able to give 100% every time he has been called upon. That is the standing captain of the team, William Troost-Ekong, with his gallery of tattoos, including Fela's tattoo, coat of arms tattoo. You guys are going to love to put together. We need to put together a content that just shows the tattoos of the captain, William Troost-Ekong. So Paulo Natri is also in training. Everybody is here present. So we expect that the formation will remain. All the players are executed is present, and the team has had a little bit more time to rest, basically, because they took the first day after training. The first day after the game was an off day. They did not train. They trained the next day. Yesterday was their traveling day, so technically they also did not train. So that's 2 days of rest, and they are back to the green today. South Africa arrived a day earlier. They had their training in Boauke yesterday too, and they've also trained today. So technically they've had maybe one training more, but it really does not matter when it comes down to it. It all borders on the conditioning of your team and how well you condition your own team. And basically, Nigeria has decided how they want to execute their training sessions ahead of the game ahead of the all-important semi-final. Remember, for both these teams, this is not their last game at the competition, win or lose. One person is going to be playing the losers final, while the other person is going to be playing the main final of this competition. Will it be the boys in green? That's what we all pray. Will it be the Bafana boys? Who is going to win the Amapiano battle? Who is going to? I mean, as at now, current standings is 1-0. They gave it to us at the Grammys. We're hoping to give it back to them on the pitch of play. Now, the coach said something. Head coach Jose Peseiro said something that it's an advantage to South Africa, being that almost all their players play for two clubs basically, and they play with themselves. They know themselves. That he then made reference to when Spain had like 7 players from Barcelona and 2 players from Real Madrid or something. That's when they showed the world the best of football. So according to him, let's believe it's man game. So because he's taking steps to tell us that South Africa has the advantage because they have been together for longer. But according to him, everybody in his team is ready to face the pressure. Is ready to fight, to bleed green on the field of play to ensure that we win the game against South Africa. Enjoy the training, guys.